Summer perfumes for people who hate summer perfumes. Hey everyone, I'm Annie G and welcome to my channel where the scents are sweet and the takes are spicy. And today my spicy take is that summertime perfumes are not for everyone. Tea fragrances, yikes. Citrus fragrances, double yikes. Tropical fruits, scary, okay? And so as someone who struggles with all three of those categories, I wanted to offer you some options for summer vibe, feeling lighter, fresher, maybe cleaner for the hot weather options instead of just the fruity, floral, citrus perfumes that everyone's recommending. I have some woody, I have some figgy, I have some creamy, but they all scream summertime to me. So please like this video, subscribe, it means a lot to me. And let's talk about summertime perfumes. This one shocked me, okay? Starting off with an affordable banger, we have Jungle Vibe by Rayhaan. I was not expecting to like this as much because one of the main notes is just green notes. No explanation, no specificity as to what the green note is, just green notes. And I said, yikes, that could go one of two ways. And what you're getting is a green, figgy, creamy, slightly citrusy, but not cleaning product citrus with a really nice sandal woody base. There are, quote, aquatic notes in here, but I'm not getting anything super marine or algae seaweed. I'm getting a fresh sea breeze with a really ripe, juicy fig. The greenness is coming from maybe a fig leaf type vibe. It's creamy, it's uplifting, it's cheerful, it's fresh, but it doesn't smell like a tropical sunscreen. So it's giving tropical vibes without actually smelling like a tropical sunscreen. And so for that, I think it's actually so unique. The bottle is amazing. I think this is gorgeous. The name is stupid. Jungle Vibe. It can't all be perfect, but I love this perfume. And one spray and you're smelling it for at least 10 hours. It is so well performing, but it's not overwhelming. It doesn't like choke you out, but it just sticks around and you smell great all day. I sprayed this once in my kitchen and was smelling it all day and I was like, wow, I love that. So for an affordable perfume under $50, I think for the summer you cannot go wrong, especially if you struggle with citrus, green, maybe aquatic. I really think this is like an amazing entry level into that kind of world and such an easy reach for the summer. So Jungle Vibe by Rayhaan, highly recommend trying this summer for sure. Next, we have an indie darling from one of my absolute favorite indie houses, and this is Venus in Tuberose by Universal Flowering. First of all, can you believe how cute this little 15 ml is? What the heck? It is so cute. Presentation 10 out of 10, but the scent inside, okay? So this is a, I guess you could say fruity floral with a little citrus, but it's like nothing you've ever smelled. It has a cream soda note in it, cream soda, raspberry ice cream. So it's a floral gourmand kind of, but it's fizzy, it's effervescent. The lime is just, you know how in martinis or Manhattan, they'll just twist the rind and just the oil, the essential oil into the drink. That's the lime you're getting. It's just the essence of lime. It's not the juice, it's not the rind, it's just the essence, the vibe of lime. It's fresh. There's grass and hibiscus, so there's a little tartness between the hibiscus and the raspberry. It is so fun and unlike anything I've ever smelled, truly. It is a gourmand unlike any other gourmand I've ever smelled. It literally smells like it's summertime. You went to the ice cream parlor, maybe got a raspberry gelato and then a soda, and you're sitting in the grass in the shade eating this sweet treat on a bright sunny day. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful and so unique. And then of course the tuberose in here, complemented by the creamy cream soda and then the green grass. It perfectly brings out the best facets of tuberose and none of the super stinky, maybe heady facets of tuberose. I'm obsessed with this perfume. It is so fun just all year round, but especially for summer. I mean, it's like summer vacation when you were between school years, that kind of summer vacation. You're free, you're running wild, and you're having the time of your life. And it's so fun and so just delicious. Yeah, and just full of life, full of joy and happiness. It's just such a lovely perfume. So I highly recommend trying this one. You can get samples, I know for sure, at Lucky Scent. Definitely try this summer. It is so fun. Okay, next is a newer release from DedCool, and this is Mineral Milk. I have been obsessed with this perfume. It's fresh, it's bright, it's creamy, but not in a gross way. There is a milk note in here, and typically milk notes make me want to gag, but this one is so well done. It's fresh and bright, and you definitely feel like you're next to the ocean, but not in a super seaweedy, stinky fish way. That fresh sea breeze. Oh my gosh, and there's passion fruit in here, which typically is a hard no for me. Passion fruit? No. Farts. Passion fruit to me smells like farts. Cannot do it. But this, it gives the essence of tropical and the essence of beachy without actually being tropical or beachy, if that makes sense. It gives the feeling of being next to the beach without actually being literal coconut, passion fruit, marine notes. It's just so clean and airy and slightly sweet. There's sandalwood at the base, cedarwood, a little salt, which is so fun. I love a salty note, and then lavender. It's just so well done, and I think perfect for the summer. It feels clean, it feels fresh, but it still feels a little fun and sunny and a little different. I have been loving this. The only problem is the performance isn't great, but I don't mind respraying or just spraying the shit out of myself. So I think if you don't jive with summer perfumes, or especially fresh citrusy perfumes, but you want something clean and bright, Mineral Milk, please try it. I love it. Okay, this is for the girls who love a woody, spicy fragrance, but want it to feel cooling and refreshing. Heresy, Chapel Factory, look no further. For the summer, this will cool you down. I've always said that this smells like crying behind a Catholic church. It's raining, it's cold, you're crying behind a Catholic church. You get the incense from the church, you get the rain. There's pepper at the top, so it's a little spicy, but not overwhelming or make you want to sneeze kind of spicy. And then there's violet leaf, sandalwood, cedar, and then the base is gaiac wood, vetiver, and patchouli. So you get that woody, spicy earthiness. The patchouli is so clean. It just gives that groundedness, earthiness, but something about the violet leaf and the incense and the cedar feels very cooling, feels very refreshing. So I think in the summer, this would just make you feel so fresh, and like on a hot, humid day, cool you down, freshen you up. It's light, it works in any situation. This would be a great signature scent, honestly. I love this perfume. It's pretty affordable for how much you get. This is 100 ml, and I think I paid just over $100 for it. So not bad, beautiful brand. Definitely give Heresy by Chapel Factory a try if you like a little incense, a little wood, a little spice, but you want it to be summertime appropriate. She's your girl. Okay, this one is another affordable banger for summer, and this is for the girls who want it boozy, they want it sexy, but they want it to be vacation, summertime appropriate. Petra, Lattafa. The people online are not lying when they say that this is an incredibly beautiful fragrance from Lattafa. It is gorgeous, and it is tuberose and coconut, but done in like the most refined, restrained way. They could have gone so far with this, but it's so well balanced and just enough. There's rum and plum at the top, so you get that little boozy sweetness, a little juiciness from the plum. And then, yeah, tuberose coconut at the mid, so that's where less slight tropical summertime vibe comes in, but it's not distinctly tropical. This smells like the French Riviera or the Greek islands. You know, it's a little more elevated and beach vacation, but without being necessarily tropical. But of course there's the coconut in there, but it's not sunscreen, if that makes sense. Musk and praline and vanilla at the base. It is so delicious. It's a little sexy, and I think it's perfect for summertime if you're looking for something a little sexy. Definitely give Petra a try. If you like it musky, if you like it creamy, freckled and beautiful. Literally smells like being young and running around. Summer vacation, you're out of school. You're so tan because you're just outside all day. You're with your friends, you're young, you're innocent. This perfume is so innocent. and it's so lovely. It has honeysuckle, neroli, and orange blossom at the top. So it's a little green, but then the honeysuckle really sweetens it up and makes it feel very charming. Middle notes, you have milk, biscuit, and amyl salicylate. So the amyl salicylate gives it a citrusy brightness without being distinctly lemon or distinctly anything. It's just this citrusy molecule. Base notes, heliotrope, sandalwood, and vanilla. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The milk in here, depending on the time of month for me, can be problematic. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a sample and I loved the way it smelled, and then I got the full bottle and then I sprayed it on me and I was like, oh, that smells a little different. Like, it's a lot creamier than my sample was, which is weird. However, I still love it and I still recommend it for the summertime. It's carefree, it's sweet, it's elegant, it's charming, it's different. It's really unique. I really haven't smelled anything like it. So Freckled and Beautiful from What We Do Is Secret, formerly known as Lab on Fire, I think is a great option if you like something creamy, musky, but make it summertime. This is a really good one. I love it. Next is a woody vanilla, but make it summertime, Morphée. This is a woody vanilla purple floral fragrance. However, it wears with such a thin, watery feeling. It feels like you're swimming in a watering hole or a lake in the shade. It's cool, but it's still sunny. The top, there's violet leaf, heliotrope, and peach. So the peach kind of gives it this juicy brightness that makes me think this would work really well in summertime. Iris, violet, and hazelnut in the mid. That's where the wateriness comes from, I think, but then also the creamy orris with the creamy hazelnut. And then the base, cashmeran, vanilla, and tonka. And that cashmeran makes this last a long time. You wouldn't think for the texture and how light and watery it wears that it would last so long and so well. But the other day I wore this to work, I sprayed it on me, and very few perfumes I'm smelling at the end of the day. And this I fully smelled on my chest when I got home 9 hours later. I was so impressed. I would have not expected that. It's got this woody, nutty, creamy, yummy vanilla with the watery purple florals. It's just stunning. It's so unique and it's so beautiful and such an easy wear for any circumstance. You could wear this going out. You could wear this to the office, obviously. It's cozy and comforting without being suffocating. So therefore, I think perfect for the summer. So if you haven't tried Morphée from the Hellenist, please do. Next, we have a fairly affordable niche perfume, and that is Into the Wild. This is one of 2 ginger fragrances that I absolutely love. Oh, it's fresh and zesty and citrusy and gingery without being suffocating or without being too overwhelming. It's invigorating, it's energizing, but it has something grounded and creamy and comforting about it. The top notes are juniper berries, cardamom, and pepper, which juniper can be very problematic for me, but it's toned back and just enough that it doesn't really overwhelm you. And the black pepper and the cardamom just give this essence of spice, and then it really just uplifts the ginger. So you're getting this bright, invigorating ginger at the mid with frangipani and magnolia flower, which give it this elegance. And then at the base, you have dark chocolate, which is crazy. I would have never guessed that there was a chocolate note in here, and it's not coming out to me, but I think it might just be what just kind of rounds out the edges. It's not scratchy like sometimes peppery or spicy perfumes can be. It wears very light. You can get this bottle for under $100. It's just an easy, fun, zesty reach. And if you struggle with spicy, gingery, fresh fragrances, I think this one might be one to start with because it really is so well done and doesn't last that long and isn't too projecting, so it doesn't choke you out. So it's a good place to start. So I highly recommend Into the Wild by Maison Matine as a refreshing, easy reach for the summer. My only designer pick for the summer for people who love a thick white floral but want something a little bit more sunny, Gucci Bloom Ambrosia d'Oro, the new one. Wow. This is so bright and elegant. It's definitely Gucci Bloom, okay? It's Gucci Bloom, but it has something a little bit spicy going on. Yeah, there's something a little spicy and woody in it, which make it feel a little bit more grounded, a little bit more chill than some of the other Gucci blooms. Like some of the Gucci blooms are like, whoa girl, settle down. Whoa, 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 settle down. We get it, you're here. This feels more like, hey guys, what's up? I'm here, and that's it. It has Ambroxan, basically Ambrox Super at the top, which I think make it feel like a little bit more modern, a little bit more interesting. Ginger at the top, so same kind of spicy vibes. And then mid, you have, you know, the Bloom DNA, which is tuberose, jasmine, Rangoon creeper, but then you have another molecule that I cannot pronounce, formaldehyd. Don't know what that is, but. And then the base, cypriol, patchouli, and sandalwood. So it's just a little bit more interesting, I think, in my opinion, and a little bit more fun. So I think it's worth a try. Yeah. Last but not least, this is a Clean Laundry Vanilla, a beautiful, clean laundry scent for summer. That is Inner Child by Lepoc. Literally, it's a vanilla laundry. It's got linen, freesia. It's slightly watery and clean. Let me look at the notes. Yeah, it's got bergamot, linen at the top, freesia, vanilla, lily of the valley, and then skin musk, white wood, and birch at the base. So it is a little musky, a little powdery, but the freesia really brightens it with the bergamot. The bergamot is not like super strong. I think it just adds to a clean feeling, maybe a little soapy, but the vanilla is so yummy and comforting. Ugh, I just love this. I love, love, love this. If you struggle with laundry scents, like if they're too soapy and can be a little astringent, try this one for a clean laundry scent. It's smooth and creamy and has that your skin but better feel, but in a more comforting kind of warm way. It's so beautiful and really unique and just a lovely, lovely smell. So highly recommend this one for summer if you haven't tried it already. Okay, and those are my picks. I blew through those. Ken, affordable, designer, indie. We had a little bit of everything here. For people who struggle with summertime perfumes, I think these are all summer without being too obnoxious and not too far on any side of the spectrum. And I think they would do really well. So let me know if you're not a summertime traditional scent person either and what you're wearing, or if you love summertime scents, let me know what your favorite are. I'm always down to try. And yeah, okay, that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Okay, bye.